Hello, my name is Cami Rowan, and I'm an HR consultant working for various companies of different sizes. I do payroll, everything HR, and benefits related. I have done many different RFPs for payroll companies, being that a lot of times I'm brought into a company to help them figure out how to solve their issues that they're having with their HRIS system. And what I find with APS is that my clients are staying with them. They're happy with APS. They're actually meeting their needs. It's not something where they're calling and spending hours on a phone hoping to get some help and talking to a different person every day. They're really creating a good bond. What we're also finding is that um, accountants are really liking the reporting options. Employees are having a really easy time using it. So they're not having those struggles with constant password resets. People can't log in. They don't know how to use the system. It takes them about 5 minutes to train an employee, if that, on really how to use the system because it's so easy. And then payroll itself is being done so fast. Supervisors have a really easy time of adjusting time cards and then approving those PTO punches and tracking all of that. And I can process payroll from anywhere within 5 to 10 minutes. Even with the larger companies, I'm able to process really fast. The only thing that slows me down is when there's maybe an attendance point policy or something very specific to that company that they're doing on the back end that's causing a little more time. But payroll in itself, this is the only company I've found that I can truly process payroll in 5 to 10 minutes from anywhere. It is that easy. And I will process up to 7, 8 companies in a day for payroll when I'm truly on a payroll schedule and doing that. Something that I found was great about APS is that when I did the demos and when I went through the system, it wasn't flashy. And that really appealed to me because so often when I do these demos with payroll companies and I'm really looking at the product, it's all of this shine and flash and it's salesy. And then I get the product and I find out they can actually deliver the things that they said they could deliver on. With APS, it wasn't any of that. What I saw was truly what I got. And it was a system that was simple, that was easy, that the employees could be trained in on within a few minutes. The supervisors could easily use. They could easily see when people were being gone, when they had late punches, early exits, when they missed punches or just weren't even there. The accountants easily had access to all of their quarterly documents, the payroll journals, and payroll itself only takes 5 to 10 minutes to process. That was huge for us and really something that we was a deciding factor for me with APS and a lot of the companies. But it's also something that once we got in there, those really were the things that were happening. They weren't just things that were sold to us. It truly is what happens with APS. It's you've got good customer support. So that's what allows us to stay there over switching and deciding that maybe we were sold more of a system or less of a system than what we needed. This really did seem to fit, and it allows my companies and clients to grow that are with this. So it's been a really good choice to have made for a lot of my clients. There are so many things about APS that have given us a great ROI with this product. A lot of it is I'm not spending hours on the phone every week like I was with other payroll companies. My accountants can actually be self-reliant and pull the reports they want when they want because it's so easy. So they're not spending time now to come to me and say, I need a report. I need you to pull this. They actually have that access. They also have great access to the APS team. So if they have a question where something's not matching or regarding the tax refunds or the state returns, anything like that. It's so easy for them to contact APS and get those answers. Even for myself, if they don't have the time and they're like, could you just reach out to APS really quickly? I can easily get the answers. The support team is very fast. They usually respond within a few hours, at least with a response that they'll get back to me within 24 hours if they don't have an immediate answer for a question that I have, which is great. My supervisors aren't complaining to me. That's amazing. And I don't have the constant issues of employees not being able to log in, having trouble resetting their password. Those are great. And not to mention, their website is so easy for the employees to use that now when employees are trying to get a new car or a mortgage, things like that, I'm not having them call me and say, hey, I need paycheck stubs, because they have that ability to log into the website from anywhere and get those paycheck stubs, get those W-2s. Whereas before, when it's just an app, that app can go down a lot. And yes, APS has an app that employees do use and they do enjoy it, and it's great for mobile check-in. But an issue we were having is getting those pay stubs for employees, getting copies of W-2s for employees. So now the employees can easily get that, and it's saving everybody else a lot of time. And the employees feel very confident about being able to use the system. I don't hear those complaints. So it really has been a great return on investment to have gone with APS. I have done 6 different implementations with APS with 6 different clients, and all of them still are using APS, and all of them are still happy with APS. And some of them have used APS for as long as 6 years. The clients, they like how easy it is to use. They like that their employees are still happy. The accountants are still happy with it. I cannot say that about any other payroll system that I have clients using. With every other one, I'm hearing complaints. I'm hearing where people are grumbling because they can't get in again, and now they've got to struggle with that, or accountants can't get the reports and they have to call in for service again. I don't hear those complaints with APS. So I honestly think that if this is a system you're thinking about, do it. I don't think you're going to regret it. It's probably going to make your life much easier, and you'll be very, very happy with your decision.